It's never good when that happens.
Hi, we're Josh and Tamara, and this is our 46-foot sailboat, Honu Time. We're a couple Canadians that traded land life to become full-time cruisers.
This is fun stuff.
Over the past year, we've been working tirelessly to get her shipshape and ready for new adventures on warm, crystal blue waters. Join us every Friday as we bring our 01 boat back to the 21st century and have a lot of fun along the way. Thanks for being a part of our journey.
Look at you! Hi guys!
Look what else we found in here. Looks like we're doing a little more wiring than we were thinking. Melted. Oh man.
Things went a little sideways in here.
This sucker is all gone. The whole jacket's burnt right off of it. Damn it. Yeah.
Fires on boat are never a good thing, especially electrical.
Yeah. We're not feeling like doing this right now, but we're doing it for you. It's been quite the day.
It has been quite
As you saw, we ripped everything apart, tried to fix it, put it all back together, and shortly after we put it all back together, I was getting frustrated with it, and I could hear it humming, and in one of the forums it said, just give it a smack and it'll sometimes reset it, and I'm like, god damn it. So I went boom, and I pounded the top of the inverter charger. A couple seconds later, poof, the voltage shot up to 80, smoke started billowing out of it, and then it was mayhem for a couple minutes. We unplugged shore power.
You did batteries.
I flicked the panels off, jumped in underneath and unhooked all the batteries, and we got the smoke out of here. And
it's so bad. My lungs are killing me.
Same.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yay. Subscribe, like.
Because this is really interesting stuff
It
right
is.
now.
It's emotional, flippin' expensive. Patreon's important right now. Honestly, the biggest thing anyone could do to help us is just subscribe. Subscribe.
It's a great way to support our channel.
Yeah.
We thoroughly appreciate it.
We do.
Mm-hmm. And message us. Let us know. Be like, guys, that one sucked. Let's try and amp it up a little bit. Because
Totally.
we read them all, and we will pay attention.
And we respond.
Yes.
So, anyway, thanks so much for watching.
Have a great night, guys. We're going to try and turn this train around.
Yeah. Good.
Hey guys, this is going to be a bit of a different technical episode. But before we can get to this amazingness, we need to deal with the issue at hand. Stay tuned to the end for an exciting announcement.
All these components are going to get installed because we had our burn down of our old system. So we have a new 3000 watt multi-plus inverter charger. We have our smart battery protector. This is a interface USB thing, no idea where that goes yet. We have a battery monitor and a shunt to install, and then everything has to go through this Lynx distributor. So I spent a couple hours on the phone this morning with our good buddy Cheyne from SV Herkee. He kind of helped me put together sort of a must do, and then for future so that it'll be convertible for when we upgrade to lithium and then start adding more solar and that kind of stuff. So this is like a basic starter kit for us to swap out from our 20-year-old setup that we have now. The other tricky part is finding places to put it all. So as like anything in the boat, finding space for all this stuff. So there's the old one right in there, and this is basically where most of the main electrical connections come in. In behind these panel here is some buses that are for positive and negative, and behind there I'm going to start stripping all of this stuff out and exposing it all. This isn't as much as a lot of boats have now, but for this boat it's a lot. We have two separate solar arrays, a wind generator, a 5.5 kilowatt generator, diesel generator, as well as a 100 amp alternator. So it's all got to tie together with this new Victron stuff. In the end though, this will be customizable, so when we're ready to make the big jump and get into lithium power, this will all tie to that. So it was a big expense that we didn't want to do this year, but we kind of were forced. Our hands were forced when the other one lit up. So Tamira's outside cleaning some of the bird poop off of the boat as usual, because it was a big mess when we got back after a week away. And we have freezing temperatures coming, so we're going to be about the equivalent of 22 degrees or like -5 this weekend for about 3 days. And we'd like to have this project done so we have heat and power and stuff back in the boat. So kind of complicated, I guess, for some. For me, I'm just not an electrician. So we do have another friend coming today. Our friends from SV Orange Juice, Pax and Amy. Pax is a ninja with this stuff. So we're lucky that we have people like Cheyne that I'm going to call him an electrical savant. He just rattles this stuff off and I have to go stop and then make notes. Stop and make notes. But it's just like, it's like a second language to him when he starts talking about it. So I'm glad that I have him in a corner that I can just call and he can help guide us through it. And Pax is kind of the same thing. He's got an engineer's mind as well, and he's actually wired his boat, and it's beautiful. It's actually, if you trace all of his wiring and stuff, it all looks like Tron. It's all perfectly done and stuff. So he's coming. He's got a bunch of tools he's bringing, and we're going to get started on this today. So this cruiser community is amazing. I'm so grateful that we have connections and friends that are able to jump in and give us a hand with this stuff. It's one thing to just put an order in, but it's another thing to actually rip the boat apart and install it correctly. Okay.
Talk to me about your day today.
Oh, sweaty. It's hot in here, believe it or not. Oh, it's a good day. Come here. I'm washing my hands.
Hi.
Hi.
Welcome to your galley.
Yeah, we had a good day. Pax came and we'll do some video of that tomorrow. But today was really just, we were on the phone with Cheyne a lot. He sort of put together the system that we're going to use to replace all this and sort of bring our boat into the 21st century, so to speak. Basically modernize all the electronics since the other one burned down. So I traced back all the burnt stuff, and it was actually some galvanic protectors that lit up and then melted. So I just finished replacing all that. It's late at night tonight and pooped out. And then we planned out tomorrow. So we got all of the new components out. We drew up a schematic of how we're going to wire it all. We figured out how we're going to wire it all, and then we measured all of our wire sizing to make sure that we had enough to carry the loads that we want to carry now, but also in the future. When we're done, this will all be set up, wired the way we have it in this system here. So, and we'll be able to Bluetooth to everything. Not only change the types of batteries we have or load amounts and things like that, but we'll be able to monitor everything. So I'm pretty excited about that. I'm really grateful that Pax and Amy came to give us a hand today. They're going to come back tomorrow. He brought his hydraulic crimper. West Marine didn't have maybe a third of the lugs that we needed, and then we actually got a tip about a store near here that actually carries all of that stuff, and the prices were so much better. So tomorrow morning we're going to go get that, and then we're going to get into cutting cables, wiring stuff, and hopefully by the end of the day tomorrow we'll be back up and running. This is awkward for you and me.
Boatwire US is a hidden little gem we stumbled upon here in Brunswick. They have a wide array of wires, connectors, fuses, and anything you need to get your electrical project completed. We were quite shocked to even find out that they will custom make your cables for you if required, and they ship anywhere in the world. The best part is they're extremely affordable.
We're in the thick of it. Right, Pax?
Yeah.
This is Bubbles. Hi, babies. Hi.
This is a big cable.
That's massive, yeah. And this is our big pile of spaghetti we're working on in here.
I'm doing the most important job of the entire thing, making sure that this is stuck to this.
Good job.
Yeah.
Very technical. This is our shunt and our links distributor. So this is our negative cables coming in. We have two 2-aught cables coming into here, and we're going to have two 2-aught cables coming into here.
It's just that easy.
It's that easy.
It's all oddie.
Very oddie.
Why are you so oddie?
It's very odd.
Oh my goodness, these two worked non-stop to try to get the boat rewired in one day, while Amy and I played gopher to get them whatever parts they needed along the way.
came on.
Where's the shirt don't work?
Put some lights. I'm going to show you just kind of a quick glance over all the work we did getting our electrical back up and running. But we're kind of limited on space of where all this stuff was originally, but we managed to claim a bunch of it back when we pulled. This actually had a little bit of storage in there too, so you can see in here it looks crazy, but it's not. It's actually quite organized, and it all fit in really, really well. So I don't know if you remember when we changed out our high output alternator with the Balmore one, we also bought a new isolator, a Victron isolator. We put in a new mains shut-off switch. This is actually goes directly to the Multiplus 3000 that we have. So this will kill all of this if we need to. We still have the house battery switch down in the front here. And it still works, so that's still part of the system. So we're able to reuse that switch. We changed how it goes now though, so all our power goes through some really big fuses, and we didn't have any of that before. And we've also doubled up our cable size, 2 1/0 negative and 2 1/0 positives, carrying the load in. And then it goes to a big T fuse, so it goes into a T fuse block. And there's a massive, I think we have a 300 amp fuse in there now. We're going to actually bump that up to 350, I think. Keep the 300 as a spare. But the whole point of all of that is your fuses are less than your cables. So if you're going to have a weak spot along the system, you want it to be the fuse that goes. If the fuse is too strong for the cables will burn up. So that's some of the stuff that I got a lot of help with from Cheyne and from Pax on that. So we also have a smart shunt that it also runs through there. So that is underneath there. It's kind of hard to see, but it goes to the BMV, which is hooked up at the front of the panel here. This was where the original one was. We made a little panel to fill in the hole, and then we have basically our BMV here. So it sends all the information of what's happening coming in and what's going out. The beauty of this thing is it's Bluetooth. So now that smart shunt and that protector go to the phone. I can go through there and cycle through what's coming in for power, what's going out. I can change all the settings of that there. I can basically control the system from that now. We also have a battery protect right here. So same thing. It's like a giant surge protector. So as the power's coming through the inverter and then everything, and then going back up into our DC panel, if there's ever a big load or a spike or anything, this will protect that from burning up. So, again. So the battery protect is basically a surge protector that's right in the middle of it, and it's smart as well. So also is connected by Bluetooth, and we can manage the system from there. So as we add to the system, all these components will add into that. We have a USB plug that goes into our new Multiplus 3000 inverter and charger. You can program it with your laptop. Eventually we'll probably put the smart dongle on that as well, so it can be done from the phone. And then everything now goes through a couple of buses. So we had a big negative bus block already installed. I installed a second large positive bus block where it now takes our power that goes to charging systems from there. Our 2 solar panel grids, our wind generator, our alternator, all go to that, and then it feeds into our Lynx distributor. So our Lynx distributor, it's kind of a weird thing. So it's basically a smart bus. It's a giant bus, and it has fuse blocks for each system. So that's set up now, and then all the power basically goes through that. So if any one of the systems has an issue, it's got a large fuse that will take the load hit there and protect the rest of it. Eventually, we're going to have our new 2 solar panels that we've ordered, replace the 6 hard panels that we have on the hard top right now that aren't working so hot, and maybe down the road we'll look at investing in lithium batteries. If you remember in the original starting videos of moving into this boat, we replaced those 2 batteries. They're big AGMs, the 310 amp hours each. Eventually we would like to replace those with lithium, but for now they're not even a year old, and they're good for another 5 years if we maintain them properly. So I think between our wind and our solar and our high output alternator, we should be pretty good for power. We're going to try it out anyway and see. So that's sort of a little update on what we've done here, and I'm super stoked that it all came together and works so well.
Hi everyone.
Hi everybody.
This is a real-time update that's happening right now.
Out in the Atlantic Ocean.
Out in the Atlantic Ocean. We are changing our original plans is what's happening, and we made a great big decision to, instead of go back to the US for hurricane season, we're going south. We're going all the way down to Grenada, and we are going to be spending the hurricane season there. So we're going to be putting our tracks on polar steps, which is going to be viewable on our Patreon. So click on the link to get the
real-time update of where we are.
Update of where we are, and follow us along the way because it's going to be super exciting.
It is. I'm pumped.
Yeah.
And freaked out and all of it.
Yes. It's going to be a good time. So join us. See you later.
See you later. Well, we're slowly getting things back together.
Yes.
We finished up our big electrical repair. It's the 23rd of December. There's a storm come through here. We're gonna get to -5 Celsius here. So 21, 22 degrees Fahrenheit,
yeah.
overnight through the weekend, which is really, really weird for this area.
Yeah, and the wind is crazy, as you can see.
It's nuts, yeah.
Oh,
We had a
it's so
thunderstorm
cold.
last night. It was exciting too, so it's
Yeah,
cold.
It's cold.
Yeah,
it's
so
really cold. It's definitely Christmas, December-y feeling-ish.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know.
Totally.
I was expecting it to be warmer in Georgia. I
Yeah.
don't know. Yeah. But
It's supposed to be.
Mhm.
I don't think anyone's expecting this. So
this is a crazy storm that's come through, and it's hit entire North America, and it's so rough. Like,
It's gross.
it's taken out airports and everybody's Christmas vacations, and it's just been a nasty, nasty weather system. So we're all kind of stuck in the same situation and hoping for the best and making the best out of it that we can. Yeah.
yes, we are. So we're just gonna walk to the office here before they close, get a couple packages we need, get some groceries for the weekend, and just hunker down for Christmas.
Yep.
And our electrical's done, and we're gonna get the heck
Yeah.
out of here. We need to get south
Yes.
soon. This is cold. Let's get out of here.
All right.
We are so thankful to Pax and Amy for giving up part of their Christmas vacation to come help us with this catastrophe. We 100% could not have done it without them. You guys are the best, and we love you. Want to see how all this craziness began? Here's a great place to start binge watching.